What's up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you're already a part of the Amanda Marie family, then welcome back. In case you're new to my channel, over here I love to talk about fragrances. That is what I do. That is what brings me joy, and I would love to share my fragrance collection with you. So I would hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel. So hit that subscribe button. Today I'm going to talk about some high-end luxurious fragrances for spring. I'm so ready for springtime. I woke up this morning, the sun is out, the birds are chirping, but it's still 40 degrees outside. So, you know, Mother Nature is still, you know, going through something right now, I guess. I hope she gets rid of the cold real soon. I have about 5 or 6 here I'm going to run through real quick. Number 1, they're highly talked about. Number 2, I've probably talked about them on my channel at some point, and I don't want to bore you guys, okay? So I'm just going to quickly mention them, and then we'll move on to the fragrances that I really want to talk to y'all about, okay? Another 13 by Le Labo. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold, and I have it in a cute 1.2. You guys, you can go and get this fragrance directly from the website and spend less than $200, okay? Trust me, it is well worth it to wait those 5 or 6 days, however long it takes to get to you in the mail, because for this size, if you go to the department store, you're going to spend close to $200. So I highly recommend you go to the Maison Francis Kirk de Jean website and buy it there. It's good girl gone bad. This is a beautiful white floral, okay? Very sexy. It has a little bit of a mature vibe to it, okay? Not vintagey, but mature. And when I say that, I mean it smells grown up, okay, in my opinion. It's also from the House of Killian. This is Liaisons Dangereuses. I always mess up on the name. This fragrance does remind me of J'adore. I think I've said that in a previous video because it's very heavy on the fruits. Soleil Neige by Tom Ford. It does come off smelling a bit citrusy, and I love to wear citrus in the springtime. Whispers of Truth by House of Sillage. This is a gorgeous scent. It does remind me of Baccarat Rouge a lot. In the top, you get a lot of citrus. You get grapefruit, you get orange, you get bergamot. I want to say in the middle, you get rose, you get caramel, and then in the base, you get that beautiful oak moss and musk. I got this fragrance on a sale because I refuse. I refuse to pay $500 for this fragrance. Like, I ain't doing it. Like, no, I love it, but sis, I got bills, okay? I got bills. If you're not signed up for their emails and stuff like that, y'all need to go sign up, because I promise you, House of Sillage is like having a sale like every other day. For real. Like, you can get this fragrance for the low. You just got to be signed up to the emails. Spread a little bit on right now because I love it so much. Moving on to the fragrances that I really want to talk to y'all about in this video, okay? 3 of them, actually 4 of them are new to my collection, okay? So let's get into it. We'll talk about the newest one that I've added to my collection, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Yeah. Casilli, okay, from Parfums de Marly. Now, this is a beautiful scent. Like, I got to spray a little bit on right now because, oh my God, this is gorgeous. He ain't giving me Delina exclusive, okay? This is like a cousin to Delina. Delina, I think, just changed the game on everything, you know. Delina exclusive, I only have the exclusive. It's absolutely gorgeous. And to be honest with you guys, it's kind of deterred me from smelling any of the other offerings from Parfums de Marly. I mean, not only that, but the other thing that's kind of deterred me is that they are so expensive. Child, wait, ooh, seat hurting me. Okay. I was gifted a decant of this about 3 weeks ago, and I smelled this. So beautiful and elegant and gorgeous and delicate. It's like a delicate flower, okay? Like, you can't treat her no any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, she deserves to be treated with the utmost respect. So in this fragrance, in the initial spray, I get a fruity opening. I get a beautiful, delicate flower. I don't know what that flower is. I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. I get a softness from this fragrance. I probably get a little bit of something woody. It could be sandalwood. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give y'all the note. Frangipani. Yes. In this fragrance, you get red currant. You get some floral notes. You get Bulgarian rose. You get frangipani, plum, petilia, mimosa, and then in the base you get vanilla, tonka, and sandalwood. That frangipani, oh my god, it's gorgeous. This is very heavy on the fruits, okay? So if you're the type of person that loves a beautiful fruity fragrance, you will love this, okay? The sandalwood gives it something a little, it kind of grounds the fragrance to me, because I think you could, a person, if you smell this for too long, you would probably get annoyed with how fruity this is. For me, okay, just speaking for myself, that probably would get really annoyed with how heavy the fruits are in this fragrance. This is a very fruity, sweet fragrance to my nose. But the fact that it has that tonka and the sandalwood, it grounds it for me, okay? Because if it wasn't for the tonka and the sandalwood, I don't know if I would really be able to tolerate this fragrance or love this fragrance the way that I love it. It's gorgeous. It just gives me a very elegant, feminine touch that I sometimes desire, because a lot of times I think I'm very headstrong and I don't really take a lot of shit. And so my fragrances actually really tap into my personality of who I am. But every now and again, I like to feel vulnerable. I like to feel girly. I like to feel soft. I like to feel pretty. And this fragrance just really embodies that for me, and it has the same effect on me that Delina exclusive has on me. Like, I can wear a Delina exclusive, and I hate using this word, turn into a princess. This fragrance turns me into a princess as well. I get princess vibes from this fragrance, like, and I love it. Can't get enough of it. Y'all see, I keep putting it up to my nose. And this fragrance was talked about a lot in the fragrance community. It's new to me though, and I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I do, but maybe she has stolen my heart. I love her. This is Casilli from Parfums de Marly. So I usually go for Coco Mademoiselle in the spring, but I have a new fragrance that I want to replace with that this year, because I feel like when I smell it, it gives me the same type of vibes that Coco Mademoiselle gave me. And I'm gonna pull for the Coco Mademoiselle sometimes, but I'm gonna pull for this one a little bit more because it's brand new to my collection, and I want to give it a chance and see how it performs for me in the springtime. Okay, this is Mossy Into Me Her. Okay, beautiful fragrance, you guys. In this fragrance, in the top you get almond, bergamot, Jamaican coffee bean. In the middle you get French vanilla, tuberose, jasmine, Indian rose, and patchouli. In the base you get cashmere, cocoa, tonka bean, and sandalwood. I just sprayed this on me. I'm gonna spray it again because when I smell this fragrance, I instantly think about fragrances like Coco Mademoiselle. It's very feminine. Now, with those notes like the coffee bean, the patchouli, the cocoa, French vanilla, you would think like wintertime, right? But for some reason, to my nose, this is giving me a very sophisticated, classy spring scent. I think it's because of that bergamot in the top that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Instead of giving me winter vibes, it's giving me springtime. You know, bergamot can do that. This fragrance does open up very bright in my opinion. And I don't get any of the coffee bean. I don't get the cocoa. What I get is a beautiful, very soft, and that's probably from the cashmere. That sandalwood makes this fragrance very creamy, and almond can do that to my nose as well. It can make a fragrance very creamy and soft. So that's what I'm pulling from this. I'm pulling a white flower, and I think it's the jasmine. Thank God I don't get any of the tuberose in this fragrance. Actually, the tuberose is almost undetected, and thank you, because the way this fragrance is making me feel, I would hate for the tuberose to interfere with that. And because I'm not the biggest fan of tuberose, y'all know this, and if the tuberose is coming off too strong or too loud to my nose, 9 times out of 10 I won't grab for it that much. But man, I can see myself grabbing for this like I just really want to spray this all over. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. I actually feel like this is a great blind buy. If you're looking for something classy, sophisticated, elegant, I would say pull the trigger on this. I think I'm gonna put my neck out there. I'm gonna put my neck out for y'all and tell y'all this is a really great blind buy. I love this. Like, this is right now top 10 right now for fragrances that I like to grab and wear. Top 10. Like, I can't wear this to work because it's really too perfumey, and I feel like somebody will clock me because I'm not supposed to be wearing fragrances to work. But if I was going on a date tonight, I'm pulling Masi Into Me Her. For real. It's gorgeous. For some reason, I always seem to gravitate towards these type of fragrances in the spring. They're gonna be heavy on the citrus, okay? They're gonna be heavy on the woody notes. They're gonna be heavy on like base notes like patchouli, vetiver, oak moss, very earthy type of scents, because that's just my nature and what I like in a fragrance. So, you know, I had to bring you guys a fragrance that's similar, that kind of pull those notes, okay? This is Morning Chess by Velhem. Now, I don't talk about this one a lot, and here's why I don't talk about it, okay? This fragrance reminds me a lot of Creed Aventus, okay? And Creed Aventus has been talked about. Baby, y'all done ran a hole in the ground talking about Creed Aventus. So I thoroughly enjoy Creed Aventus. I actually have a Creed Aventus dupe from Dossier, and I have a Creed Aventus for her dupe from the House of Al Haraman. I've talked about it before. I'm sure I'll be revisiting that fragrance again this summer. Both of them are great, but I wanted something that was a little bit more high end, not necessarily with that price tag that comes with Creed Aventus, because I think for a full size bottle of Creed Aventus you're gonna pay like $400, and plus everybody has it. I'm gonna spray it on me. I'm smelling like everything today, okay? For the sake of the video, I usually just spray on a blotter, but today we're gonna put it on skin, honey, and we're gonna see what people around me pick up, okay? This fragrance is a little bit more softer than Creed Aventus. Creed Aventus can come off a little bit obnoxious and loud in my opinion. I get a big, beautiful blast of bergamot. The bergamot in this is so juicy, it's like dripping. Top you get bergamot, in the middle you get leather, galbanum, and then in the base you get patchouli and black amber, okay? Not ambergris. It looks like ambergris, but it ain't smelling like ambergris. Y'all know ambergris can smell kind of funky and fishy. Nah, the amber in this one is amazing, okay? But at initial spray, I get a bright, beautiful, juicy bergamot note. I mean, it's dripping. This bergamot is so juicy. It's like making my mouth water. Like, it is so gorgeous. Mixed in with the leather and the patchouli. Leather and patchouli can be some real iffy kind of notes for me. You know, I don't dig every fragrance that has a note of leather, but in this fragrance, those three work. The bergamot, the leather, and the patchouli, they just go together. Like, they were meant to be in this fragrance, and it is, oh my God, it is amazing. I love this fragrance. I'm definitely gonna be grabbing for this one because, oh, I love this fragrance. I love it. It's very sexy to me. I feel like it's very unisex. If you're a guy and you love Creed Aventus, you will enjoy this one. You probably would enjoy this one way better because even though they are similar, they don't necessarily smell the same, okay? People don't talk about this fragrance enough, probably because it reminds them of Creed Aventus, but whatever. I'm gonna talk about it. This is Morning Chest by Wilhelm. It's another fragrance from the House of Killian, and this fragrance has been around forever, but I love this fragrance, and truth be told, it don't have to be springtime for me to pull it out and wear it. I actually love wearing this fragrance to bed. This is like the perfect bedtime scent for me, and I love wearing it to work. Like, I can literally wear this fragrance like literally every day. And this is Moonlight in Heaven by the House of Killian. In this fragrance, you get grapefruit, pink pepper, lemon in the top. In the middle, you get mango, coconut, rice. And in the base, you get vetiver and tonka. And I just got through saying those notes that I love to wear in the spring. Vetiver was one of them. There's something about vetiver and musk that I just really love. Oh my God. And when as you grow into fragrances, there are certain notes that I call like your scent profile, like certain notes that you just love in fragrances. Like, you live for those notes, and I live for a good vetiver. Now in this fragrance, where can I spray this? Let's spray this fragrance here. It smells so good. Okay, let me spray it here. Let me just take my watch off. I'm gonna take my watch off, and I'm gonna spray it like right here, okay? Oh, that's so Already, okay, at initial spray, what I pick up the most is the grapefruit, the lemon, the mango, the coconut. Oh, this is gorgeous. That vetiver is so beautiful in this fragrance, and I think the vetiver is really what makes this fragrance unisex. Gives this fragrance a little bit of a soapiness to my nose, and I feel like that smell really leans a little bit more masculine in my opinion. And I've never smelled vetiver with these fruity notes, okay? Lemon, grapefruit, coconut, mango. It just goes in this fragrance, and it just, God, it makes it so amazing. And it actually is playing very well with the Whispers of Truth. Like, I probably could mix those two and have something really nice. But I also recognize there are no florals in this fragrance, which I think is very different when it comes to Killian, because all of his fragrances have a floral note. And I think he loves to use tuberose in his fragrances. Definitely gives me vacation, okay? Vacation in a bottle. It kind of, with that coconut and mango thing going on, it kind of smells a little, not a lot, a little kind of suntanny almost. It's very playful, it's very bright and fun. I love this. Like, You know, when I first smelled this fragrance years ago when they first released it, I think they released it in 2015 or 2016. Let me see. Yep, they first released it in 2016, and I remember that distinctly because that's when I really was getting into Killian, and I would go by the counter whenever I was in the mall. I would go by the counter and see if I can get samples, and I remember getting a sample of this fragrance and instantly falling in love with it. I feel like they may have reformulated it. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like this smelled different back then than it does now. I don't remember it being this fruity, okay, back then. I remember it being a little bit more on the masculine side, but I could be wrong, and I don't want to start no rumors now, so I don't know if they reformulated it or not, but this does smell different. I bought this bottle last year, so take it how you want to. Get enough of this fragrance, I got running out of skin, you know. Put that back there. That was it for my luxurious springtime fragrances. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, you guys. That lets me know that you love the content that I'm bringing you, and it actually inspires me to keep going. And also, if you are a lover of fragrances, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload and you don't miss out. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.